Hey there, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that's really close to my heart: endangered species. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, great, another lecture about saving the planet. But hear me out, because this is not just about animals. It's about us, too. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly does it mean for a species to be endangered? Well, it means that they're at risk of extinction. That's right, gone forever. And before you roll your eyes and think, that's just nature, let's consider what that really means. When a species goes extinct, it's not just a sad story. It's a ripple effect that impacts entire ecosystems, including us humans. Think about it. Every creature plays a role in its environment. Bees pollinate our crops, wolves keep deer populations in check, and even the tiniest microbes help break down waste. When one of these pieces goes missing, the puzzle starts to fall apart, and we're left to deal with the consequences. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about some random animal I'll probably never see? Well, let's make it personal. Have you ever enjoyed a delicious avocado toast or a juicy watermelon on a hot summer day? Those fruits exist because of pollinators like bees and butterflies. But guess what? Many of these pollinators are endangered. If they disappear, so do our favorite snacks. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's take a moment to talk about some of the most critically endangered species out there. The Amur leopard, for instance, is one of the rarest big cats in the world, with only about 100 individuals left in the wild. Can you imagine? A magnificent creature, reduced to a handful of individuals, all because of habitat loss and poaching. And it's not just the leopards. The plight of the Sumatran orangutan is equally heartbreaking. With deforestation and palm oil production decimating their habitats, these incredible creatures are facing a future that's looking more and more bleak. You might be thinking, okay, but what can I do about it? That's a great question. The first step is awareness. We need to understand what's happening to these animals and why. Many people don't even realize that their everyday choices can impact endangered species. For example, the next time you're at the grocery store, take a moment to check if the products you're buying are sustainably sourced. Look for labels that indicate they're eco-friendly or certified by organizations that prioritize wildlife conservation. It's a small step, but collectively it can lead to significant change. Another thing you can do is support organizations that are actively working to protect endangered species. There are countless nonprofits dedicated to wildlife conservation, and many of them rely on donations and volunteers. Whether it's adopting an animal through a program or donating a few bucks, every little bit helps. You don't have to be a millionaire to make a difference. Even a small contribution can help fund research, habitat restoration, or anti-poaching initiatives. And let's not forget about the power of advocacy. Use your voice. Share information on social media. Talk to your friends and family about the importance of protecting endangered species, and encourage them to join the cause. It might feel like a drop in the ocean, but sometimes that drop creates a wave. We need more people to care, and you can be a part of that movement. Now, I know some of you might be feeling overwhelmed right now. The world is a big place, and the problems can seem insurmountable. But here's the thing. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and every action counts. Remember, even the smallest creatures can make a big impact. Just look at the story of the California condor. Once on the brink of extinction, these magnificent birds have made a remarkable comeback thanks to dedicated conservation efforts. They serve as a reminder that with commitment and collaboration, we can turn the tide for endangered species. Let's also talk about the beauty of biodiversity. Every species, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, contributes to the rich tapestry of life on Earth. Losing a species means losing a unique piece of that tapestry. It's like losing a color from a painting. The whole picture changes. Biodiversity is essential for ecosystem resilience, which means that the more diverse our ecosystems are, the better they can withstand changes and challenges, whether it's climate change, disease, or human impact. So, How do we cultivate that biodiversity? It starts with protecting habitats. Whether it's forests, wetlands, or coral reefs, these ecosystems are vital for countless species, including us. Supporting policies that prioritize conservation and sustainability is crucial. Advocate for protected areas, push for stricter regulations on hunting and poaching, and support sustainable agriculture practices. And let's not forget the role of education. The more we know about our planet and its inhabitants, the better equipped we are to protect them. Encourage schools to include environmental education in their curriculums. Share documentaries and books that highlight the beauty of wildlife and the importance of conservation. In conclusion, endangered species are not just a distant problem. They're a reflection of our choices and our impact on the planet. By becoming informed, advocating for change, and supporting conservation efforts, we can all play a part in protecting the incredible diversity of life on Earth. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of the world around us and commit to being stewards of this planet, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. Together, we can make a difference, one small action at a time. Thank you for listening, and let's get to work.